There is a labor shortage impacting the restaurant industry, made tougher by the pandemic. The operator of Chengdu Taste and Mian told the New York Times that they were looking at closing multiple locations due to the lack of staff. The same New York Times story found that 80 to 85% of Crafted Hospitality Group's kitchen employees had moved out of New York City. That's why it's important now more than ever to evaluate your hiring processes. Welcome to 7 Shifts Academy, guided lessons for restaurant workers, owners, and operators to gain the knowledge they need to grow their business and succeed in their careers. If you haven't already, watch part 1 of this series where we cover choosing open roles, writing a good job description, and where to list job postings. In this video, we'll look at asking the right interview questions, choosing the ideal candidate, and why onboarding and training are crucial for success. By showing off what makes you stand out and getting your job posting and company in front of the right eyes, you'll start attracting the right people. But once you have applicants, making the right hire is critical. With the average cost of hiring just under $6,000, not to mention workload costs, you don't want to be in the same position 90 days from now looking again. The best way to do that is by using a hiring process that prioritizes fit over skill or experience. In his classic book, Setting the Table, Danny Meyer outlined his process for hiring at Union Square Hospitality Group, the 51% solution. The 51% rule is Meyer's personality-based hiring principle that he used to grow his business. When deciding who they want to hire, 51% of the weight goes to a candidate's personality. The other 49% is based on skill set. There are just some things like emotional intelligence that just can't be taught. Meyer outlines the 5 emotional skills as follows: optimistic warmth, genuine kindness, thoughtfulness, and a sense that the glass is always half full. Intelligence, not just smarts, but rather an insatiable curiosity to learn for the sake of learning. Work ethic, a natural tendency to do something as well as it can possibly be done. Empathy, an awareness of, care for, and connection to how others feel and how your actions make others feel. Self-awareness and integrity, an understanding of what makes you tick and a natural inclination to be accountable for doing the right thing with honesty and superb judgment. When coming up with interview questions, make sure they are designed to get insights into these skills. Just keep this mantra in mind: prioritize fit and train for skill. The last thing you want is someone with a ton of experience that no one wants to work with. That leads us into asking great interview questions. When it comes time to interview candidates, make sure your questions reflect your values as a restaurateur. Don't ask someone if they're hardworking. Have them demonstrate it through answers to your questions. Questions should leave room for explanation and storytelling, not just simple yes or no answers. To design questions that garner more thoughtful answers, use the STAR framework. Questions should outline a situation, task, action, and result. Interview questions that use the STAR method help get answers that can tell you a lot about a candidate's values, emotional intelligence, skill set, and attitude. Here are a few examples of questions that utilize the STAR method to great effect. Can you tell me about a mistake you've made on the job and how you handled it? Can you tell me about a time where you clashed with a coworker and how you resolved it? When was a time when you went out of your way to delight a guest? Ask nuanced questions that get at who a candidate is and what their values are. Skills are much easier to explain in a resume than how a person carries themselves. By weighing emotional intelligence over skill set, your chance of making the right hire is much, much greater. Check the link in the description box for more common interview questions. Lastly, prepare for onboarding and training. You've got the right person who ticks all of your boxes: hardworking, empathetic, and self-aware. But their skill set needs a little work. That's what training is for. Once your new hire has agreed to a role, the onboarding process begins. Employee onboarding is the process of welcoming a new employee to your team. The purpose of the onboarding process is to teach new hires how to do their job successfully and to catch them up on the company's culture and procedures. Once onboarding is complete, have a solid plan for training in place. An employee isn't going to find success being thrown into the fire. Find guides for both onboarding and training plans in the description box below. There's no denying that we're in the midst of a labor shortage. By understanding some of the reasons why, lack of job security, better opportunities elsewhere, and more job requirements, we can improve our offerings to meet the workforce where it is right now. That all starts with the approach to hiring and figuring out how to make your restaurant stand out. Thank you for watching. For more on hiring in the restaurant and hospitality industry, subscribe to the 7 Shifts YouTube channel. Want to show off your knowledge? Sign up for 7 Shifts Academy to access free course material with quizzes and certificates. And don't forget to check the description box for links to other useful resources.